In a secluded village nestled deep within the misty mountains of southern China, there lived an elderly man named Lao Zhang. He was known throughout the region as the silent bamboo painter, a mysterious figure who spent his days painting exquisite bamboo scenes on delicate rice paper scrolls. Despite his extraordinary talent, Lao Zhang never spoke a word, and he never sold his paintings. Villagers often wondered why such a gifted artist chose to live in poverty, hidden away in his small, humble hut. Lao Zhang's bamboo paintings were unlike anything anyone had ever seen. Each stroke of his brush seemed to capture the very essence of the bamboo, its strength, its grace, and its quiet resilience. People who saw his work said the bamboo in his paintings seemed to sway in an invisible breeze, as if alive. Yet Lao Zhang kept his art to himself, storing the scrolls in a wooden chest and refusing to part with them, no matter how much money was offered. One day, a young artist named May arrived in the village. She had traveled from a bustling city far away, driven by a burning desire to learn from the legendary silent bamboo painter. May had heard tales of his unparalleled skill and the profound emotions his art evoked. When she finally found Lao Zhang, she was struck by his quiet presence. His eyes were kind but carried a weight of unspoken stories. May approached him and asked, "Master Lao Zhang, your paintings are breathtaking. Why do you not share them with the world? You could be famous and wealthy, yet you live here in solitude. What is the secret behind your art?" Lao Zhang smiled gently but said nothing. Instead, he handed May a brush, a pot of ink, and a blank scroll, gesturing for her to paint. May hesitated but began to paint bamboo, just as she had learned in her art classes. Her strokes were precise and careful, but the bamboo she painted looked stiff and lifeless, lacking the vitality she had seen in Lao Zhang's work. Frustrated, May turned to him and asked again, "What am I doing wrong? What is the secret to painting bamboo as you do?" This time, Lao Zhang motioned for May to follow him. He led her out of the village and into a dense bamboo forest. The tall green stalks towered above them, their leaves rustling softly in the wind. Lao Zhang pointed to a single bamboo stalk that was bending under the weight of the breeze. He then knelt and wrote in the dirt with a stick. The strength of bamboo lies not in its rigidity, but in its flexibility. It bends but does not break. May stared at the words, puzzled. Lao Zhang continued to write, "To paint bamboo, you must understand its spirit. It is not just a plant, it is a teacher. It teaches us how to live." Intrigued, May spent the next few days observing the bamboo forest with Lao Zhang. She noticed how the bamboo swayed gracefully in the wind, how it stood tall after a storm, and how it thrived even in the harshest conditions. Slowly, she began to understand that Lao Zhang's art was not just about technique, it was about capturing the essence of resilience and adaptability. One evening, as the sun dipped below the mountains, Lao Zhang finally broke his silence. His voice was soft but filled with wisdom as he shared his story. Years ago, he had been a successful merchant, living a life of wealth and comfort, but a series of tragedies, a devastating flood that destroyed his home, an illness that took his wife, and a betrayal that left him penniless, had shattered his world. Broken and lost, Lao Zhang had retreated to the mountains, where he discovered the bamboo forest. "In the bamboo, I found a reflection of my own life," Lao Zhang said. "I learned that true strength is not about standing tall and unyielding. It is about learning to bend, to adapt, and to grow through life's storms. My paintings are not just art. They are my way of honoring the lessons the bamboo has taught me." May was deeply moved by his words. She realized that Lao Zhang's art was a testament to his journey of resilience and self-discovery. She stayed in the village for months, learning not just how to paint bamboo, but how to live with grace and strength. Under Lao Zhang's guidance, her art transformed. Her bamboo paintings became fluid and alive, filled with the spirit of resilience. When it was time for May to leave, Lao Zhang gave her one of his precious scrolls. It was a simple painting of a single bamboo stalk bending in the wind, with the words "bend but do not break" inscribed in elegant calligraphy. To May, it was more than a gift. It was a reminder of the wisdom she had gained and the strength she had found within herself. Moral of the story: Life's challenges are inevitable, but like bamboo, we can learn to bend without breaking. True strength lies in adaptability, resilience, and the quiet determination to keep growing, no matter the circumstances. Lao Zhang's story reminds us that even in the face of adversity, we can find beauty, purpose, and strength.